It's a new school year at First Baptist Church of Elkin Playschool, and we are so excited to welcome your family. The FBC Elkin Playschool exists to provide an enriching and safe environment for the children in our care by promoting an awareness of Christian values for everyday life, providing an environment of socialization and creativity so that children can learn to share, play together and alone, follow directions, listen, and sing, helping children develop positive attitudes towards themselves, and providing an educational environment for children that is appropriate for their age development. When you leave the sanctuary to go to your child's classroom, you'll receive a copy of the Parent Handbook. At this time, we'd like to share a few essentials from that handbook with you as you prepare for the new school year. If you miss something that we say, then please consult the Parent Handbook, or you can re-watch this orientation video on the First Baptist Church of Elkin YouTube channel. Our Playschool operates Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. The first day of school is August the 27th. Morning car line will begin at 8:50 a.m. and afternoon car line starts at 12:45. All children are expected to be picked up by 1 p.m. A complete calendar is enclosed in your parent folder, but the following are major dates to be aware of. Fall break is October the 11th through the 15th. Thanksgiving holiday is November 27th through the 29th. Christmas break is December the 20th through January 3rd. Spring break is March 10th through March 14th. Easter break is April 18th through the 22nd. And our last day of school is May 23rd. Tuition is due by the 10th of each month. And please consult the Parent Handbook for details on tuition rates. Playschool operates on its own calendar, independent of local school systems. However, in the case of bad weather, we will follow the Elkin City school systems. If ECS reports 1 hour late, Playschool will report at 9 a.m. If ECS reports 2 hours late, Playschool reports at 10 a.m. If ECS reports 3 hours late, Playschool will close for the day.
Let's go over our car line process for drop-off and pickup. Car line begins at 8:50 each morning. Vehicles will enter single file from the main Gwen Avenue entrance and make their way towards the Playschool entrance. For morning car line, a Playschool teacher who is assigned traffic duty will direct your vehicles into either car line 1 or car line 2. The first vehicles in both lines are asked to stop at the designated orange cones. Once the two lines are formed, parents will turn off their vehicles, unbuckle their children, and stand ready by their vehicles for a teacher to receive the children for the day. We ask that you have already said your goodbyes at this point and refrain from chit-chatting with the teachers so we can efficiently get all children into the building as quickly as possible. At no time should vehicles be in operation while children are being received into the program. A teacher will signal to the first car in both lines when it is appropriate to exit down the hill onto Main Street. Once both lines are emptied, the teacher on traffic duty will repeat the process, forming two lines. This will be done until the car line is empty. Please do not unbuckle your child until you are inside the designated car lines. For afternoon pickup, vehicles will enter car line 1 or car line 2. Vehicles should be turned off, and the parent or guardian should stand ready by their vehicles to receive the children from a teacher. A teacher will signal to the first car in both lines when it is appropriate to exit down the hill onto Main Street. Again, please refrain from parent-teacher conferencing during this time to allow for an efficient pickup process. Please keep in mind that all persons who have permission to pick up your child must be on the approved list on your child's registration form. Please include those that you can count on if there is a family emergency. We do not release children to anyone that is not on the approved list.
Now let's discuss the food selection for snack and lunch. Children should bring their lunches in a lunchbox with a napkin included. If lunch requires utensils or bowls, please make sure to include them. We ask that you use bento-style closable lunch plates for your children's food. Place all food in the compartments and use the flip-top baggies for crackers. At FBC Play School, we try to instill healthy eating habits in your children's lives, so please keep that in mind when you make your selection for your children. Some suggestions we have seen that children like are PB&J sandwiches, ham and cheese sandwiches, cut in half for children under the age of 3, soup or beefaroni in thermals, cheese crackers, yogurt raisins, yogurts, fruit cups, and carrot chips with dip. Please send a water container with 100% juice. The container must be the type with the straw with a non-spill cap. We ask that you do not send colas, teas, or Kool-Aid.
Let's discuss dress and personal belonging. Children should be dressed in comfortable play clothes, appropriate for the weather. Coats, hats, and gloves should be worn if needed. We do prefer that your child wears sneakers, as children will be very active during the day, which means that flip-flops, open-toed Sunday shoes are not allowed. A change of clothes is necessary for all children, especially for those potty training. Children should not wear jewelry or other items that are easily lost. It is also important to remember not to dress your child in their Sunday best, as many of our daily activities are hands-on and sometimes messy. Children should not bring any toys from home, stuffed animals, or money with them. To play school, we will have scheduled share time, and if your child brings an item from home, they must be kept in the children's bag in the hallway. Any item must be put in the child's bag before your child is released to the teacher. This helps reduce stress and anxiety from your child being separated from their comfort item. If a child requires a comfort item, this can be kept in the child's bag during the day. Please be aware that pacifiers and baby bottles are only allowed in the 1-year-old room, and this is for sanitary reasons. We do ask that you provide enough diapers, pull-ups, and wipes for your child for the day, and all personal belongings should be labeled. This includes clothing, lunch boxes, and individual supplies. This helps prevent the loss of these items.
As we prepare for the upcoming school year, we're committed to maintaining a clean and healthy environment for your children. To help us achieve this goal, we request your assistance in providing essential cleaning supplies. We ask that families with last names beginning A through M bring the following items for the first semester, and families with last names beginning N through Z bring the same items for the second semester: 2 rolls of paper towels, 2 containers of disinfectant wipes, 2 cans of Lysol spray, and 1 box of Kleenex. Your contributions will help us ensure that our play school remains a safe and sanitary place for all children. Please bring the requested items by the first day of school. We greatly appreciate your cooperation. While we wish that we never had to worry about illnesses like the flu, COVID, the common cold, or even RSV, it's an inevitable part of caring for children. So we have the following guidelines in place. If your child is sick or experiencing symptoms such as vomiting, nausea, or green discharge from the nose, then please do not send them to play school. The child should be without a fever, unmedicated for 24 hours before returning to play school. If someone in your home has a contagious illness, it's also wise to not send your child to school. As it pertains to COVID-19, we will continue to follow all CDC recommendations, including quarantine protocols. If your child falls ill while at play school, your child's teacher will attempt to reach you by phone for immediate pickup. It's important that we have your number on file, as well as the name and number of an additional person who can care for your child in the event that you cannot be reached. This person should also be listed as an individual who can pick your child up. Communication is key to ensure that things go smoothly at Playschool and that you, the parent or guardian, are informed on the latest Playschool news. Our primary form of communication will be through email, fbceplayschool@gmail.com. This email address is for all regular communication to families and is also the official email for our director in case you need to reach out with questions. Text messages will also be sent to the numbers on file for last-minute reminders and updates. We will also use the FBC Elkin Playschool private Facebook page for updates and as a place to post pictures and share classroom fun times. This page will only be seen by other parents or guardians that have been approved by the director. Parents must sign a media release statement to allow your child to be posted on any social media. Our policies also state that Playschool staff are not allowed to post pictures of children on their personal social media platforms. This is to ensure your child's protection online. If you need a conference with the director or lead teacher, a date and time will be set up upon your request. If the Playschool director or lead teacher feels a conference is required, we will schedule one with you.
Now that you know the essential, let's have some fun. What does a typical day of Playschool look like for your child? You'll be greeted each morning with an enthusiastic teacher who is ready for a great day of Playschool. Once the children are in their rooms and settled, our Playschool children begin their day playing in centers. There could be blocks, art, home living, community center with toy trucks and cars, and other areas that rotate with science, math, or STEM toys. Most classes will have a snack, and on some days it may include a special snack for all children. Each class will have a brief circle time with books, calendar education, weather awareness, and introduction of educational theme for the week or the day. Many times, an educational activity will follow based on the age of the class and the We Learn curriculum guide. For the 3 class in pre-K, they will experience social studies, history, science, with a Let's Find Out weekly reader curriculum and Clifford Reader published by Scholastic. Our teachers complete lesson plans, and we gather once a month to create our calendars, which are sent home to let you know how to also plan for each day. Please read those calendars. Some days may include a show time or even some dress up for a crazy day. All children will go outside to play, and we will also be using writing toys, chalk play, and other toys that are on the playground. But on days that the weather doesn't permit outdoor play, we will use other areas of the church for games, parachute play, writing toys, and free play. Special day called for bouncing in our very own bouncy house. Each day is different at Playschool. Each week we have music time, chapel bi-weekly, and story time. The Elkin Public Library sends a Storytime reader once a month for a special time that includes books, finger plays, movement, and music. Our Playschool children love music, and it is always lots of fun. We love to sing and dance. Children may also have a brief story or an activity before lunchtime, depending on your child's class. After lunch, children play quietly with puzzles, reading books, or play transition games with the teacher. We are ready for home at 12:45. Your child will have had a wonderful day of play and learning, and we know that they will be excited for their next Playschool adventure.
Thank you so much for being with us at orientation today and trusting First Baptist Church of Elkin with your childcare needs. We're looking forward to a fantastic year, and we're praying for your family as your children learn and grow at Playschool.